Very good evening, friends. Meeting again in the session of Materia Medica. And today we're going to learn very short remedy from the Boericke's Materia Medica, that is Blatta Orientalis. It looks very short, but it has lot aspects in practice. In fact, it is a one more remedy which is backbone of your practice, specifically in respiratory conditions. What has happened that Boericke has mentioned very few aspects, or in very few words the depth of it he has tried to explain over there. If you read regarding the Blatta from different sources, then you will understand that Blatta is a very good remedy which can be used many times in our practice. It can be used in both ways. It can be used as a palliative remedy as well as it can be used as a curative remedy also. This is a remedy which is prepared from Indian cockroach, and everyone knows how this remedy was made or brought into the practice. Dr. D. N. Ray, who proved this remedy and who has explained that one of the fellow who used to who never got the results for his asthma, never at all, and one day he drank a tea in one hotel, and there he felt absolutely better with the drinking that tea. Then he asked many times to that hotel man, how do you prepare the tea? And he explained that this is same method which we used to follow. Then he went to the kitchen and asked the lady who used to prepare that. She has explained the same method. He had checked everything. But then at last, he was intelligent enough. He asked, show me the barrel from where you take the water. And when he saw there, there were many cockroaches died in that water, and that water they used to use for the making a tea. And he got whether it has any relation with his asthma, and then the discovery of Blatta was there. I have utilized this Blatta for two purposes. First, I will explain my aspect of it, and then we'll read the Boericke's Materia Medica. It's too short. Blatta is a very good remedy for asthma cases where arsenic fails. I used to use Blatta along after that. That is first prescription as a one prescription when I used to use the Blatta. When I feel that Blatta is a simillimum for the case, then I used to use it in acute cases, specifically in low potency, in repeated doses, till the remedy starts showing its action. Whenever I want a very urgent palliative effect, if the patient is in a status asthmaticus, the mother tincture plays a very vital role. And I used to use mother tincture 10 to 15 drops in half cup of water every at least 3 to 4 times a day. That is for the palliative purpose, not for the curative purpose. And third thing, as a constitutional, when I find that Blatta patient showing the typical corpulent obese persons are there and who are suffering since long time with the chronic bronchitis, with chronic asthma, with a lot of secretions over there. They are generally yellowish in discharge or yellowish in color, and much more cough comes out over there, specifically in old people generally. Then this remedy, when I used to use as a chronic remedy, I used to give it in little bit high potency in few doses, repeated doses, and then I used to stop. Then I used to give the Blatta 30 to the patient for 2 3 days, and then I used to stop. So this is the way with which I approaches with the Blatta, because this is the remedy having very typical features of the old people, where there are lot of secretions which happens to be there, long standing pneumonitic futures are there, or sometimes even this remedy has effect in tuberculosis also. A chronic cough which was not recovering, associated with lot of breathlessness, and patient has to sit and bend his head like this, bending head downwards. Patient feels comfortable. That is the position in which the Blatta people generally feels better. And this, then I used to use the Blatta in potency. But as a regular remedy for the palliative purpose, the mother tincture is always helpful in your practice. So if you have any case and you are not damn sure about the remedy, but you have to stop his breathlessness, or you have to control his breathlessness, then use the Blatta in mother tincture form. But only thing is that don't go on repeating. You ask the patient as soon as he feels better, stop that remedy. This is very important. So these are the things for which Blatta is very specifically used. And there are many cures explained by Dr. Dienry with the help of Blatta. If you read the Murphy's keynotes, you can get many aspects of Blatta he has mentioned over there. So there are many people who have written about the Blatta Orientalis. It is specifically an Indian cockroach. So open the Boericke's remedy. The first sentence, remedy for asthma, very important sentence. The first sentence of Boericke is always having a meaning. It defines the action of the remedy. So asthma and Blatta, keep it in your mind, because this correlation, if you keep it in your mind, then it becomes very easy to recollect the remedy, especially when associated with bronchitis. So inflammation of bronchi, the secretions over there with breathlessness, this is very important remedy. Indicated after arsenic waste, then this is insufficient. So when arsenic is not getting, or arsenic is not working properly, and it is not, the patient is not in control with the arsenic, looking like arsenic, then think of Blatta, and Blatta helps many times. Cough with dyspnea and bronchitis and thesis. Thesis is tuberculosis. So see, this is one more feature. This is not just an acute remedy. This remedy is psychotubercular. Generally, it goes towards the tubercular miasm. Acts best in stout and corpulent patient. That is the constitution which is mentioned over there. They are the people who are stout, strong enough, and see the secretions, much pus-like mucus. So mucus which comes out is very much pus-like. It is purulent, it is yellowish. And the certain things which are mentioned regarding this remedy, they feels better in sitting position, they get aggravated as soon as they lie down, and sitting with bending head forward is another position in which they feels comfortable. The dose is lowest potency during an attack. After the spasm, for the remaining cup, use the higher. See, this is very important. These are the hints which we generally miss because we never read the dose, or we never read the relationships. Here, their own experience comes out, and those experiences which we have to gather. Stop with improvement to prevent return of aggravation. This is again one more hint which is explained by Boericke, that as soon as the patient starts feeling better, you stop giving or repeating the remedy. So these are the things which are related with the Blatta orientalis, and Blatta is one of the important remedies for such respiratory conditions where you can off and on use the Blatta in your practice. So that's all for today. We'll learn another remedy in tomorrow's session. Thank you and good night.
Thank you very much, sir.
Good night, sir.
Good night.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Good night.